What up, Z Nations? I'm Gilly here, and guys, so there's a couple things I want to talk about. Obviously, you guys seen like at least three. You guys seen three of my videos for me playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. I know I already uploaded the ending, which is like you guys may thinking saying, why would you do that? That's kind of weird. Like you uploaded two parts and then you immediately decided to upload the ending. Well, here's the thing. That's the New Game Plus ending. Like they're like the ending didn't change whatsoever, but you'll still see my official reaction to the ending and all that stuff. I just want to show you guys that hey, that I got the Platinum Trophy. This game was so worth it, and I just want to give you guys my full review on the game. No spoilers whatsoever. First things first. Holy shit! This game is so good. A lot of people were worried, saying that like, oh my god, it's gonna be the same story, it's gonna be the same combat and everything like that. Like, is this gonna be completely worthless of me getting a new Spider-Man game? No. You are playing a completely different game. Sure, you're still playing in New York City. Like some of the combat is kind of still the same, but not really. I don't want to get into this. I don't want to get into details because no, again, spoilers. But it feels like a completely different game. The web is swinging and all that stuff is similar, but like I know with the PS5 controller, like it feels different in your hands. I don't know what that means because I don't have a PS5. I had to wait at least a couple months before I had to get mine, and including with the Xbox Series X. So I had to wait a while before I can get my own PS5, and just to see what everyone is talking about, like the trailers, like they have like a restriction to them every time you swing or something like that. I don't know, like, it feels like you're actually web swinging in the game. Like that's what people said. Like I don't know what that means, but either way. The web swinging is still the same. Some of the combat is the same, but they're completely different story, completely different character. Like everything in this game, it just feels completely different. You know, it's another Spider-Man game. It doesn't feel like a new It doesn't feel like the same Spider-Man game. It feels completely different. And it's sad to say. The graphics are really good. Like with the PS4, there were a lot of frame drops and a lot of lag hiccups in some parts where you're roaming through the city. Some parts, but the combat didn't glitch. Like some of the combat didn't feel glitchy or anything like that. And yet you can choose either you want to be sneaky. You either want to be stealthy or just going head straight in. And what's so cool about the stealth is again, I don't want to say anything, but like there's something very cool about the stealth that it feels different about Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like I don't want to say anything, but like the villain is completely different and all that stuff. Like it feels completely different than Norman uh, Dr. Octavius. Like it feels completely different villain, and you're not finding so many villains like in the other Spider-Man game. You're finding one. I'd say you're finding at least two types of villains really. So you have like crimes and they have goons and all that stuff like trying to make a quick buck. Like you have like the normal people, but then you have like these two new groups. They were annoying. Like I'm telling you this. The new enemies are very annoying to deal with at first, but then once you get the hang of their combat and their style and everything like that, you get used to fighting these new types of enemies. So I just want to say that again, you're not finding Electro, you're not fighting Dr. Ock, Doc Ock, you're not fighting Vulture, you're not fighting any of these guys. Well, okay, I don't want to say anything because again, it is part of the story and it's part of the game, so I'm not gonna say anything. So, but it feels awesome. I'm just gonna say that it feels very interesting and it feels awesome. The game is fantastic, and I really hope they got a DLC for this game. And also, the number one thing I like about this game was the music. The music in this game was so fucking amazing. Like it makes you like just want to get up and dance and sing to the song. Like Spider-Man has like a few bits and pieces of music, but this one has a completely different beat, a different types of tracks to different parts of the story, and it's amazing how they did that. Like I have the soundtrack. I bought the soundtrack on iTunes. I got the soundtrack on Spotify. I got the soundtrack on YouTube. Like, I really want to support this. I really want to support the people who made these songs, and also I want to support the game just so I can see what's the future towards Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like, I'm not sure if they're like we have no idea. Are they gonna create DLC for this game? We have no idea. But I really, 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 really hope to God that they do. This game is so worth getting a DLC, at least one DLC, and if that is true, I'll be happy. But if not, I'm still happy that we got this game. Like, it's a the fact, and also there's also some certain parts that were so incredible. Like, they actually there was one certain part that made me wept. Again, I'm not gonna say anything. There were two times that there were like two different parts of this story. I don't want to say story, but it's two parts of the game that made me cry, and one of the story, and one part of like a side mission. Again, I'm not gonna say anything, but one part of a side mission that had to do with a real life situation, and that was so incredible the way they did that, and also paying tribute to it was playing again, I don't want to say anything, but like there's two things in the game that they pay tribute to. Of course, you guys may already know about that. But the game is incredible. Seriously, guys, if you guys have a PS4 or a PS5, get the game. It is so, like, here's the thing. I only platinum games that feel like they deserve it and are worth playing. And this game definitely deserved my attention, got my attention, and 100% deserved managing my time and my effort and my energy to gain the platinum trophy. That is much how I love this game. I only platinum games that feel like they deserve it, and I feel like I really, really, really enjoyed. So, yeah, I just want to say, guys, seriously, buy Spider-Man Miles Morales. If you guys have a PS4 or a PS5, get Spider-Man Miles Morales, play it. It's so goddamn great. It's just such a fantastic game. I really hope to God, Insomniac, if you're watching this, probably not because, you guys don't really pay attention to, like, other people really care about the reviews, but still, like, Insomniac, it's somehow, some way you guys actually watch this, make DLC, at least one DLC for this game. If not, I'm happy with this game either way. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I would say the game this rating an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. That's like. Like I said before, there were like the reason I'm getting an 8 out of 10 is because, as I said before, there were some certain parts in the game that were very laggy and very buggy and like all that stuff. But like, again, the story was good, the enemies were great, the music was fantastic, the way they designed the new outfits and new suits and like had the upgrades available and all that stuff were incredible. And like the way they did all the side missions, again, all the collectibles were great. Having a story to them, like, oh man, it was so great. Again, guys, get Spider-Man Miles Morales for PS4 and PS5, and I'll see you guys in a burner video. And also, for reactions, that will be coming out very, very soon, because turns out I am not leaving, because, I'm corners on a Sunday, and why am I still here? Because it turns out I'm not going on vacation, because, we had to deal with a lot of things. We had to do a lot of things, plus we were going to be gone for 10 days, and by the time we come back, we had to do a quarantine test. We had to do a COVID test, and then quarantine ourselves for 3 days, and do another COVID test. But also the second COVID test that me and my mom had to do, it was gonna be on Thanksgiving, and then me and my mom would not have the time to get everything set up for Thanksgiving because we are having friends over. So yeah, that's the reason I'm not going. So reactions will be coming soon. I just gotta get to recording them and editing them as soon as possible. So, but yes, I'll see you on a brand new video later.